All right, we're back again. I don't know what's going on now. We we didn't have we it crashed once before, but I didn't touch any settings. Maybe this part of the game is just a bit too intensive. But yeah, welcome back, Manua. Hey Zen. I don't know when I got cut off. I think we got cut off before we even read the note. So we just read a note. Okay, now the Invincible I think froze. Hello? Okay, the game is just not cooperating. Hold up, chat. Let me make sure we restart the source. All right, there we go. So we just heard the radio transmission. I'm not sure where the stream got cut off, but we heard a recording. Milos went past this area, found a dead body, and moved on. So he did stop by this place, the person we're looking for. And I just picked up this note. We're going to explore a bit more and learn more about this place. So we're going to keep following the road to Condor, but we picked up this thing, a therapy note of Dr. Pepsov, the dead body we found. Red Giant. A therapy note of Dr. Pepsov. Auto-analysis created on the basis of the staff recommendation and upon request of the onboard psychologist. My father didn't possess extensive knowledge of the world, let alone the universe. He was a rather straightforward man. Now, in retrospect, I can not only say it out loud, but also acknowledge that he liked this aspect of himself. He used to say, "It's good that I have something to do." And as one may assume, the work he did brought him joy. Contrary to things I've claimed during my studies at the academy, he wasn't some Martian chronicler. However, in the context of the following analysis, the exact tasks my father devoted his entire days to are not relevant. What's important is that he appreciated work, and even when fatigue or unfavorable conditions of nature had occurred, he still carried it out with calm and dedication. For some time now, a vague memory of my father shortly before his death keeps coming back to me. He appeared oddly diminished, as if the upcoming time of death has been taking him piece by piece from this world. He no longer resembled the father I knew, but rather a mechanically repeating sequence of gestures, imitating professional activities. I can say that my father was dying while working. It may be the only thing that I think connects us. I work, and I feel as if I'm dying. The only difference is that my father, trapped in his internal world, curved his lips into a grimacing smile. Muscles on my face have long forgotten how to arrange themselves to achieve such an effect. Every day of surprises and astonishments of the cosmos, filled with countless questions, hypotheses, and empty assumptions, is like another nail in the coffin. It exhausts me to tell myself daily, "By 100 thunderbolts, I am uncertain, I don't know." And they, all the others like me, only pretend to know, or pretend that they will know someday. Besides, what is it all for? Why should I keep running in this rat race, culminating to a large extent only in theoretical knowledge? For applause at the symposium? For the astrogator's praise? A tiny thumbs up from humankind if they suddenly decide to celebrate a day of gratitude? The onboard psychologist suspects professional burnout. Maybe that's true. I ran out of fuel for a further search for cosmic answers. Maybe I become a red giant. My hydrogen fuel had depleted. I've strayed from the main sequence and I've become a star with low temperature. However, a big one and bright enough for all my behaviors, signaling the unwillingness to perform professional tasks apparent to the crew command. What is going to happen to me then? I'm afraid that, according to every astrophysics law, due to my burning out, I'll become a dwarf. Firstly, a white one. Then, hypothetically, still losing energy, black. If such exists, I still don't know. Ergo, before my death, what's worse, not physical, but mental, I will shrink just like my old father, swinging his arms unconsciously, remaining until his last breaths. However, unlike me, a proud cog in a social machine. If I still do what I'm doing, a void awaits me, or worse, a black hole consuming everything around it. It's certain. How much time do I have to change something? I don't know. Damn it, I don't know. Existential crisis, no! Our audio died, chat. What happened? I think I'm gonna have to restart the game. Okay. Weird. I'm gonna take this opportunity to try and lower the perception. Wait. Our closed captions stopped. Thank you for the reminder, stream closed captioner. Okay. I hope our game will be able to handle it at 1080p. I just have to transform this and make it bigger. Hit this screen. All right. Now I'm going to try to alt-tab as little as possible. Because every time we switch might mean the death of the stream. Stabilizing. Stabilizing. All right. Hey. That probe looks like it's leading me somewhere.
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
Can we go down? We can go down. Okay. There's still more to find in this field base, I feel. Yeah, we can go down. So we checked that truck. Hey, welcome in Sovereign Streams. Cucumber Pickle and Like a Dragon Ishin. You saw B2 Battle Droid, same brain. Sovereign Streams. I was like so terrified of these things first.
If you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
Because they look like battle droids.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
I mean, they could be. Hey, play this. I want to watch. Huh. I guess they were enjoying some movie time in this little container. Cute. What were they watching? I guess we can't check. Welcome in Sovereign Streams. We're just exploring Regis 3, which I guess has a very Geonosis color palette. Geonosian color palette. And I guess there are bugs. Mechanical bugs, but still bugs.
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
What are you staring at? Oh. Oh! Yeah! Probe, probe, probe! Yasna operated and landed at least 2 different probes. We missed out on one probe because we didn't want to betray the trust of our new friend. But it's fine. Cannot change the probe. A body in the distance.
And another one. The sight of death is starting to exhaust me more than frighten me. Which in itself is quite
Normal, Doctor. You're well aware that these are our survival mechanisms.
Yeah, I am.
Can't get a name right now. Yeah, I hope Like a Dragon is fun though. I really need to get started on that series. That droid is just contemplating life. It dropped their work. And they're like, why am I still here?
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
So this is the expedition. They dug holes with those giant drills. Not antimat cannons, giant drills. That's it? Well, I guess we know what made those things then. Whole lot of nothing. Exactly. Contemplating droids, right. Some weird shit happened as well. The probe droid we were nice to, which we named Luna, protected us from something. But we may have been hallucinating. But it suddenly gained protective instincts over us? That is bizarre. Or someone may have been controlling it, but again, we may have been hallucinating. So yeah,
Yasna?
interesting
Everything's all right?
things on this planet.
Yes, yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something,
I'll report it. No worries, sir.
Where was the body? By the crane, right? Wait, no. Oh, yeah, it was. Down here? So he was watching a film and then fell? Where is the body? Hanakuash, welcome in. Hey, contrary to that though, Hanakuash, guess what I found on the research notes on this place? We found mitochondria on this
mission
planet.
drags on so much.
And this,
Sometimes I think you're gonna take off without me, sir.
and from organic
Don't count on it,
life.
Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
Yes, the powerhouse of the cell. We found samples of mitochondria, and it was circled and emphasized. And this place, there used to be life billions of years ago, and organic life after a supernova evolved to become mechanical life, like a blend of organic and mechanical life. And I guess the mitochondria was doing its thing. And they're able to generate electromagnetic fields to scramble our brains and other organic matter. They seem to be, I don't know, like sentient mechanical flies which can transform. It's a lot. But yes, it's all because of the mitochondria. So now I'm looking for the rest of the expedition. Dude, where's the body?
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You
God
certainly
damn.
deserve it.
But can we please get another Parasite Eve? I would like to play another Parasite Eve. Yeah, it's a walking simulator that is very well paced. With some great acting and a lot of interactions. We even get a rover. And it's pretty open as well. Okay. We saw a dead body. We can continue down. We try to get an angle in the dead body to get the name of the... We're looking for someone, a possible survivor.
One step at a time, Yasna. One step at a time.
Just cue up some low roar music. Turn this into Death Stranding. The rover does look similar to a rover in Death Stranding with the yellow paint. Yo, where's the body? Maybe we're not meant to find out the name. It's okay. If it's not Milos, then we'll find them on the other end. What's up there?
Yasna, focus.
Okay, that's the road.
What now?
What's this way, though? Okay, last check. If the body's not here, then we're not meant to find out who it is. Okay, let's go, chat. We're almost done with the game. This is the last act. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We're gonna survive. The mitochondria of this world cannot leave this planet! Or we're gonna have another New York incident! On a galactic scale. Honestly, the mitochondria of this creature is quite terrifying.
Oh, there's no time.
So this is actually a mitochondria. So I'm not even joking. It's oh, look at this. Wow. Unfortunately, no, Hana. We're a biologist, not a soldier, damn it. That looks fascinating. What's gonna impact the crater? We were almost pew-pewed though. By the way, we did see a ray gun. Someone pointed a ray gun at us. So you were indeed right. There are ray guns in this game. It wasn't technically a ray gun. It was like a tool, a power tool. But it looked like a ray gun from the 60s. How you would imagine a ray gun to sound like. We almost got pew-pewed. Multiple times.
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor.
Look, force field.
We're in this together.
There's a problem.
I'm listening.
The route they took is blocked by a force field. There must be an energobot somewhere, but I don't know if I can get to it.
Maybe you can go around the field.
I'll check. Although, boulders are blocking the way, so even if I turn the force field off, we still can't proceed. It's pretty narrow here. The route is blocked all the way across. Even if I find a way, I'll have to continue without the rover.
Wouldn't make much sense. Please keep looking.
Metal for the Energobot. Yeah, I mean, these games aren't for everyone, but I've not been this immersed in a game in a while. We almost died multiple times. There's a mystery to uncover. But yeah. We enjoy many different genres, but I still hope you're enjoying it. But yeah, I just got triggered when I saw mitochondria underlined and circled, as if it was telling us something. But yeah, it is so immersive. I freaking love it.
A transporter. They're here. It's standing still, in front of the force field.
Is that Milos convoy?
I'll confirm soon, but yes, most likely.
Can you see anyone?
Not yet.
Like Mr. Event, no, I wouldn't say so. I have not played Myst, but I am familiar with like how it plays in the genre. Myst is like really like puzzle after puzzle, mind-bending shit. This is really more on the it's been a very cinematic walking simulator so far. The puzzles, I don't think there really have been puzzles. It's really more exploration focused. So if you like just exploring things at your own pace, it's pretty cool. See, you have all these zones to explore. But yeah, underlying mystery, Cold War espionage.
There's someone inside. More than one. Two.
Okay, you think...
all in the transporter? Ready yourself for the worst, Doctor.
I am. Ready.
So do you think they're alive, chat? I think they're dead. Okay. Well, we need to find a way in. Here we go.
I'm going in. Well, actually, I'm squeezing in.
Here we go again with the
Still
flare.
No one here. They must be in the back.
What I'd give for a flashlight, god damn it.
Are you trying to turn the power on?
Yeah, I probably should.
Is this power? Power
No, no,
on. Uh-oh.
It's on.
Did the door open?
Oh. No response, chat. I think they're dead. I see. Hello? Why can't I interact with the door? Oh,
Not exactly. The inner door is still locked, and the outer door is just shut. I repeat, now all doors... Wait! The back door opened.
no, wait.
No,
What?
this vehicle. It's a coffin, sir.
Holy shit.
Mass grave. They were all crammed in here. In the heat and darkness, with no chance of understanding what's going on.
What happened?
I'm sorry you have to see that.
The number of registers, 428. Playing in broadcast mode.
You found more of those?
No, it started automatically.
Hello, Condor. This is Rohitra speaking. It's day 26, time 8:05. I'm continuing my search for the missing crew.
Well, here's the missing crew.
I've yet to find others. Come here as soon as possible. Please back up. Over and out. Hello, Condor. This is Rohitra speaking. It's day 26. Time is 8:05.
Are you hearing this,
For
sir?
the missing crew. I've checked the excavation area.
He's repeating himself.
There was no one else.
He's repeating the same thing.
They're slightly different. That he has memory loss, we already know. What strikes me, however,
Condor.
is the scale of
This
it.
is Rohitra speaking. If only they called me at the same time.
He's been here for far too long.
I've
Far too
returned
long not to
from
receive
the
help from
excavation
Condor.
site. I was looking for others, but
Nobody
they
will
were no
come.
longer there. I'll
I'm
continue
afraid
my
there's not a
search.
soul here
We're waiting for
on
your
this
support.
damned planet, except for the
Come
three in the
back, will
cave.
you? Yes, over and out. A request. Hello.
I'm listening.
Condor. Let's skip listening to the rest of the recordings. Can you stop them? Day 26.
No way.
Time.
I'm not going back there.
8:06. I've returned from the excavation site.
That
I
I
was
can
looking
do.
for others. But I'll talk to you in a second. They were no longer there.
Ah, much better.
Agreed.
Well, that was fun. Barely see anything. Yeah, he keeps reliving the same day. To him, it's just 20. It's the 26th day. But they've been here for how long? The amount of cans we saw, that is definitely more than 26 days worth of rations.
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
What is that?
Astrogator, Rahitra is firing off flares. He doesn't realize yet that no one else can see them. Except me. If I don't snap him out of this damn loop, he'll keep doing it until he dies.
Or goes insane. Yes, I understand the tragedy of this man. You want to save him. You want to save one more life.
Three more lives.
Oh no. How do we snap him out of it? We need to find, like, I don't know, a recording, evidence. I feel like we missed something, but alright, we gotta stop him. He's already been putting sedatives in his food. I don't know, because he's been slowly poisoning the three of them.
I found a direct route. I'll be in the hills soon.
Is that the edge? I want to see what that is.
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
Oh. Saucer. I feel like investigating.
Okay, buddy. Where are you hiding?
Oh, we are supposed to be here.
He's near.
Is this a working speeder? I have a bad feeling about this.
Yasna, back already.
I found Milos.
So quickly. Where are they? Tell me what's going on.
Yasna, you have to tell us.
Calm down. I'll tell you everything. Maybe you should sit.
Come on, talk to me. I don't want to sit down.
The cloud attacked the transporter.
The cloud got to them. Not far from here.
But we have to get them out of there. Help them.
Rahitra, you wanted me to speak. So hear me out. It happened a very long time ago. They're all dead. Nobody came for them. I don't think there's anyone alive there anymore. On Condor or anywhere else.
What are you talking about?
Every night, you forget about the events that happened after the cloud's attack.
I may be forgetting things. You've already proven that to me, but I can't have forgotten that much.
You've been in this condition for a very long time.
How long? How long have I been like this?
428 days.
Jesus Christ.
At least, that's how many times you've broadcast your morning message to Milos.
What the fuck? No! That's impossible!
I'm sorry to bring such
More than a
news,
year.
Doctor,
but I want to help. You don't have to wait any longer.
hate to interrupt, but we have a problem.
What's
The cloud
wrong?
is coming.
Right now.
Yes, it's closing.
What
in.
is the cloud want?
Copy that.
Is that one of yours? What does he want?
It's our astrogator. He's warning us of the approaching cloud. Quick, get us to the hideout. Now, move!
Can it get through the force field?
Hey, hey! What are you trying to do?
I'm done waiting. There's no need to anymore. There's no one left to look for. All that's left is revenge.
Astrogator, I think he wants to fight.
What for? Can't you stop him somehow? He'll cause trouble for both of you.
I don't think so. He's already opened the field.
I see. If you can't beat him, join him. You have a much better chance of surviving if you stick together.
Hey, Yasna!
What? What? Okay,
What's
pew
this?
pew.
You familiar with the energy transformation of Dirac emitters? Thought so.
The emitter's energy system isn't
Here,
that
take
complicated.
it. You can help. By shooting. I'll take care of maintaining the force field.
Nah.
When you aim, wait for the green light. Then you can take the shot.
I'm a
The device is
biologist,
connected
not a
to 3
soldier.
combat machines.
Okay. It sounds simple.
We're gonna paint targets then?
Check, check.
Hear you. Over.
Let's stay in touch.
Copy that.
He's getting closer.
Fuck.
I don't see it.
Soon it'll be within range of the gun. It's coming from the east, over the hill.
East over the hill? There.
Affirmative. I see it.
What is this supposed to do? Fire! Why isn't it firing? Why isn't it firing? Hello? Oh! You have to aim.
Flies.
Fly, power, 60%.
What? Why not 100?
Trust me, it's better this way. You don't want to go full power.
I didn't know we had to aim first. Fuck. We wasted time. They're everywhere.
Yes, sir, look up. You see it? They're forming a cluster.
Ah!
I got some. Can I help?
Yes,
Let's wait for breaches then. Wait for all 3 to glow.
What is it? What should I do? Come on! Tell me where to shoot!
that's not so easy. There's too many. Just shoot them. Oh, come on.
Ow! Great. Bad ending. I was wondering what the hell was happening. Fuck!
If this keeps up,
We shouldn't be fighting it at
Tell
all!
me you're starting to regret this, Rahitra. I can't believe you dragged me into this.
you're giving up a little fast.
That's what you think.
We should run? They're just gonna chase us.
I'm not the only one who's giving up. The field is too. And you're not so optimistic yourself.
This is not the right time. Maybe we should be optimistic. Maybe we should... I think we're messing it up. The hell do you guys
The
want?
field keeps shrinking. Do something about it, will you?
What are we supposed to do?
Are you there? What's going on with you?
Did he run?
Fuck. You've got to be kidding. Stay in touch, yeah? Huh. Good one. You could warn me before you bugger off someplace.
Yeah, this price
Where
scanner.
are you?
It's not even working properly. A saucer? We're getting like a terrible ending, chat. I don't know what to do. I thought we'd check on him. Energobot aiming device. What am I supposed to do? Defend. We need to hole up in there.
Jessica, get up, get down here. Jessica, get off your ass. The field's almost gone.
Where the hell have you been?
I have to secure my people. We can't stay here anymore. It's too exposed. We have to run.
But where?
Isn't it obvious? Condor.
Where the hell's Condor?
What are you gonna do?
We'll send the Cyclops out to fight.
Cyclops?
That's a code name for...
It's more of a moniker for an 80-ton machine with firepower exceeding all antimates combined. We usually use it in conditions of high radiation contamination. in order to
Okay, let's get there.
Due to the interference of the force field, it floats several feet above the ground, so it doesn't depend on the surface. In addition to the Dirac force field, it has an antimatter spherical blaster, and it has the most advanced electronic brain at our disposal. Defeat is not an option.
Has this fight not been enough?
Wait. Haven't you had enough? It might be time to hide and consider other options.
You must be kidding. I'm not gonna sit on my ass in the dark. Now I finally know what happened?
I see you're not gonna listen to me either.
Because there's nothing to talk about. Look, I'm giving you a simple choice, Yasna. Are you going or not?
Go where there could be water, medicine, resources, or stay here to die. Wow, such a hard choice. I hope I won't regret it. Too bad you didn't mention earlier that you had a working saucer. We could fly to Condor right away, or even into orbit.
Working is a big word. It's just a tin can with a couple of sputtering engines. Controlling it technically doesn't work.
Why am I not surprised?
Somehow it does not surprise me. Let's fly.
Just a minute. I'm waiting for the force field to shut down, which should be soon.
Oh God! We're not supposed to be on this planet. Oh, perfect.
Hold on, was it?
What the hell? Okay, that's the Condor. Hey.
He's not here.
Rahitra, he took his men to the ship. They're inside now.
How do you know?
Rather a hard landing.
How do you know all this?
Well, I heard him talking to them. To you.
Didn't he notice I wasn't responding?
Yes, he did. He said he'd be back.
Oh my God, chat.
If he
No time to
expected me to
question
wait
what we're
here,
doing.
He's sorely mistaken.
It's to be expected that we'll lose communications as soon as you enter the cargo bay.
Sure thing. So many tons of steel.
Oh my God.
Indeed. You'll have to establish a connection using one of the devices on the ship.
So that's their marvel of military technology. Rahitra wastes no time.
Look, I know he wants revenge.
For now, he's only released the Cyclops, as they call it.
The hell is he think?
It's floating majestically, 3 meters above the ground.
Ah. What does it look like?
I think I know where Rahitra is.
Must admit that I haven't seen any pictures of the Cyclops. The Alliance tried to keep its existence a secret.
It looks
A
inconspicuous.
machine of destruction. Quite inconspicuous, I'd say.
So that's an Alliance WMD.
Sort of like a massive, heavily armed spinning top.
Spinning top.
Yeah, this is Mount
That's
Doom.
unexpected. If only we could get hold of its blueprints.
Not right
This
now,
is how we
Astrogator.
began, Astrogator.
Yes, another time.
You need to get in there.
I need to focus on finding Rahitra. Suppress his warlike tendencies.
Yes, let's not wage war on this planet. I do not believe in our chances. We need to help our crew, those who are still alive. Forget revenge!
One more thing, Yasta. This is important. I'll be able to confirm it in a while, but so far everything indicates
What is it, Astrogator?
headquarters were right about the Invincible. It's actually flying
Yes!
here. If I'm
There we
reading the
go.
message correctly, they'll be here in a few days. They're looking for the missing Condor.
Well, there we go. Confirmed.
And they have no idea of the danger.
So Rahitra will finally get help. You should be happy.
We need to tell them not to come here.
I'm happy about that too.
I'd never thought, but yes, me too.
Is that a great thing? The Alliance coming to this planet? They're gonna find a way to bottle up this stuff and weaponize it. Okay, I'm going in.
I'm in the cargo hold.
Understood. Over out.
Fuck. Jesus. We entered one of the most powerful space units of the Alliance. They were here. They're ready for war. I'm not even surprised. Jesus. This is so ominous now. Hello?
I'm sorry. But you won't need this anymore.
Hey! There might be important shit lying around. Oh. Bots. Oh, it is from him. Here we go. Upper deck? I saw a light up there.
Well, let's go up. Next stop, Rahitra.
We need to tell him the Invincible's coming. Maybe that'll calm him down. And what are they gonna do? Oh shit. Cutscene? Ending? I'm so worried about our choices, chat. We're gonna find out soon enough.
Okay. Not quite at the bridge yet, but I'm getting closer. Much closer, Rahitra.
Medbay. Inactive elevator. I was wondering about the intercom. There was no prompt. But anyway, again, like, please don't tell us what we missed. We're almost at the end. Now I feel bad I missed out on the conversation with Rahitra. Questioning everything now.
It must be the medical wing. Surprisingly, everything's still running. Was Rahitra here?
Okay, well, this is conflicting with a sense of urgency, but let's explore. Through Skull Interneuronal Stimulator, TIS, commonly known as the Grave Tapper user manual. They do have a Grave Tapper as well. Function: registering the last conscious records of an already dead brain. Method: sending electrical impulses through those nerve fibers, which in the terminal state formed a functional entirety. One should proceed along the lines of the following scheme. Use TIS to cleanse the skin on a deceased's forehead. Attach 6 flat electrodes with elastic tape to areas labeled in the scheme. Set dials in the apparatus according to the provided values and activate TIS by pushing the start button. Take on headphones attached to the apparatus. Observe the last records of the deceased's brain. Attention. The foregoing manual should be applied only in the case of a recently deceased or a deceased in an early stage of decay. The results of the examination are deemed uncertain and potentially unethical. I just saw inactive elevators. I didn't try it myself, but we're currently exploring a bit. May as well. We might get some context to help him. Reapplication for permission to develop private projects. I hereby submit the second request for permission to proceed with the development of the reading devices I tentatively named Optone and Lectone. I would like to challenge the opinions of the higher-up engineers who claim that my concepts were mere fantasies and a collection of ideas lacking real functionality. I have created a prototype of the Optone as evidence of its feasibility. I wish to reiterate the foundations of my concept. I firmly believe that the bold visions of the fantasy writer working under the pseudonym Lem can be executed. Ha! This is so meta. The entirety of cosmic knowledge will no longer be preserved on materials of natural origin. Books will take the form of crystals inscribed with their content. These crystals can be read using the aforementioned Optone. I am designing it to resemble a book, but with only a singular page between the covers. A single touch will be sufficient to turn the page. Its advantages. This will be a faithful simulation of the reading experience and a remarkable space-saving solution in our libraries. This will significantly expand our knowledge storage capabilities, thereby giving us a competitive edge in the interplanetary arena. Note: for the presentation purposes, I will include the content of a story in honor of the Invincible within the Optone. The second concept, verified by me, is a reader with an audio playback function. It may be dedicated to those who are at the helm of ships and wish to pass their travel time broadening their horizons through literature. Was this stuff he predicted already? Crystal devices containing information and audiobooks. Consequently, I do not rule out the possibility of presenting the story in an audio format. Well, there were already radio dramas. It's not that far. But to think of it as something to read from a crystal device, to play it on your voyages, that's pretty amazing. That is, this is the 60s, 50s? In summary, I kindly request a favorable consideration of this application in the scheduling of a presentation date immediately after our departure from Regis 3, so that I can promptly continue with the development work on Optone and Lectone. M. Fascinating. Can we get a playback device? So that's the Lecton. What? This is these are like the first tablets. Again, no flashlight. Okay, one more room. Oh, got it.
Different sections.
Bridge.
Different elevator cards. They really overdo it with the security measures around here. I guess I still have some time to look around.
Of course, we have a pinup of a ray gun girl. Intercom. The Lyra constellation, Vega Lyra, 3.86. Regis 3, current location. PO2, AT. Showers, lobby. Soap?
Someone tried to eat soap.
Ooh. So they were stranded here. Sun, hydrogen, approximately 74%, helium, approximately 24%, small amounts of other elements such as oxygen, carbon, nitrogen, etc. This is Mercury. Mercury's atmosphere is very thin and consists mainly of helium, approximately 42%, traces of oxygen, sodium, hydrogen, calcium. Venus. So I guess these are the places they've been to already. The atmosphere of Venus is thick and consists of mainly carbon dioxide, nitrogen, traces of other gases such as sulfur dioxide, something, underline. Mars. The atmosphere of Mars is thin and consists mainly of carbon dioxide, about 95%, nitrogen, 3%. Check data. Yo, are these the... No, they're just... They're not the native bushes, I think. What's this noise? Chondrites. Then Var Tenrig. Asteroids far from the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Anchondrites. Then Var. Origin? I don't know. These meteorites come from differentiated bodies such as asteroids with a more complex history. Iron meteorites. Density, I think. Origin, often from the metallic cores of asteroids. Stowy iron meteorites. Origin, these meteorites come from the boundary regions between the cores and mantles of different bodies. Carbonaceous chondrites. These meteorites are rich in carbon compounds and likely originated from asteroids. All about rocks. Rockin'. Heh. Sounds like records. Yo. Let's go around. Whoa. We're so high up. Damn, look at that. Regis 3. Embrace the infinite. Check more in the bed bay. Operating room. Oh shit! Lasers! Medical note. The patient on the day of admission. Organ functions, normal. Body temperature, normal. CRP, normal. Visible anxiety disorders affecting dyspnea. Accelerated ECG, lowered Benfluorex, and sleeping problems. Interview. The patient has been deepening his knowledge about the reversal in astrophysical phenomena throughout recent years. 3 weeks and 2 days ago, he formulated a theory of a white hole, the antithesis of a black hole. According to the patient, a white hole expels what has been absorbed by a black hole, and when a white hole and a black hole move closer to each other, a tunnel may appear in between them. Diagnosis: anxiety and neurosis caused by severe stress, a strained work of the brain in the evening or night hours, and body fatigue. Conclusions: the patient did not define what kind of formations potentially expelled by a white hole and previously absorbed by a black hole, implicitly in another dimension, caused such a strong anxiety reaction in him. He also didn't specify a reason why the mentioned tunnel would threaten his sense of security. However, his repeated words and created drawings indicate a direct connection between the hypothesis and anxiety neurosis. Recommendation: immediate discontinuation of research, close medical observation, and anti-stress therapy. In case of no improvement, a monthly hibernation. He's like that guy with a crazy board, just cannot give it up. But what happened to this dude? He ray gunned himself, but there's like how many shots? Not Eve, Rith, Injev, everywhere, rest for US. Multiple shots. Protection against the flies. So they've been looking into protection against the flies. Chemical methods. GABA can be given to the crew before going to the Regis 3 surface. GABA. Too long waiting period before taking effect. Crossed out. Significantly reduces the crew's ability to perform tasks. Dead end. So GABA was a dead end.
They considered even the most absurd forms of protection against a cloud. And I don't blame them.
Oh shit. Did the cloud do this to everyone? Protection against the flies. Electric camouflage. The wiped out brain shows little electrical activity, and according to latest report, flies are no longer interested in their victims. Conclusion: we need to hide the activity of healthy brains. Cap of invisibility. Thin metal mesh under the hair. Emission of weak electrical impulses, imitating an erased brain. No available test objects. Without further tests, this is just a prototype. They sound like intellect devourers, chat. Another card. Oh, if you don't find it in the previous room, they move the cheese, so you can find the bridge card in multiple sections. So I'm guessing the brain messed with their brains and they all just wasted away. They just devoured their intellect and fucked off. The machine introduces point magnetic impulses into the brain, causing a depolarization current, which stimulates the selected area of the cortex as well as other areas. Consequently, tissue neuroplasticity and neurogenesis will increase. Preliminary hypothesis: this method will allow subjects to learn language again and understand complex social situations. Recovering memory, however, is impossible. Okay, but the machine, point magnetic impulses. We need to find that machine to help cure our people.
So apparently there's hope.
Yes.
No. Wait.
Well, okay, the memories, but still.
The memories won't come back. So much for the hope.
Still, Yasna, still. They can learn language again. They can... But yeah, there's just wipe their brains. So sad. Let me read that. According to the last field report, received just before we lost comms, there's one case of resistance to flies activity documented thus far. Despite meeting the cloud, one of the technicians, Rohitra, didn't show symptoms of memory erasure and remain cognitively functional. Simply told, flies don't seem to be interested in him. They didn't seem to be interested in us either. We maintained our sanity, our memories, for some reason, despite being assaulted by it twice. We assumed that upon the first contact with the cloud, probably because of stress, He fell into a natural stupor, which caused temporary deprivation of brain activity. So we were saved because we fell down the ladder and knocked our head senseless. And the flies were like, hey, this one's stupid. Let's move on. Twice. We crashed the vehicle as well. We probably got a mild concussion. And the flies were like, this brain's stupid. Move on. I'm guessing. It is likely that the cloud then took him for a neutralized individual and thus permanently classified him as harmless. It's only a guesswork hypothesis since cross that we have nothing. We lack data. And the compromised vehicle, the compromised antimat, vaporized crew members and a drone. Now, whether that was an act of sentience on the part of the mechanical flies or a malfunction.
Is that why the flies didn't wipe out all of my memory? Because I fell into a natural stupor. It makes some sense, I guess.
Some sense. Azimuth's brain shows activity similar to those of a newborn. Will re-stimulating the brain restore consciousness? Treatment: transcranial neuronal stimulation, the use of a grave tapper, potential restoration of cognitive abilities, but what about memories? Huh. Yeah, depending on how it was arranged, or your brain was scrambled and rearranged for the loss of memory, perhaps a grave tapper in combination with the other device that we saw, the crystal reader. I don't know, maybe there's something there. You could like try it. It's like salvaging lost data on a hard drive. You might not get everything, but you might be able to like salvage some lost data and transfer it to another hard drive. Maybe that's how we can save our people. Or at least we can give back some of their memories. Maybe. Okay, there's a lot of juicy stuff here. I don't want to miss anything else. It's easy to miss things. Secondary bridge guard. We already have our bridge guard. We're fine. Okay. Other side. Blockage. Oxygen tank handling in the field. Important. Always ensure that the oxygen tank is in perfect technical condition and has been thoroughly tested before each mission. Transporting the oxygen tank. You never know, we might need this. When operating within a spacecraft like a lander, ensure that the oxygen tank is stored in proper conditions with appropriate temperature and pressure stability. Ensure the tank is securely fastened to prevent any shifting during both launch and landing procedures. Adjusting the spacesuit. Before donning the spacesuit, check if the oxygen tank is correctly connected to the suit's oxygen supply system. Ensure that the connections are airtight and free from any potential leaks. Nice to be reminded of the basics. Hey, that looks interesting. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Okay, like children's scribbles. Samples of the fly. I think it got out. They messed up. They messed up! A plaque commemorating the 1000th voyage of the Alliance beyond the solar system. This is so sad. Look at this, with the dead bodies. We pay tribute and salute all the pioneers of space travel, united under the Alliance banner. It is their hard work and unwavering determination that allowed us to lead the way in exploring extraterrestrial frontiers. Great. Now look at them. Reminder. During every field mission, please keep in mind the universal moonwalk regulation. The rule stipulates that when on the surface of celestial bodies other than Earth, your movements, gait, and method mobility should be adjusted to the specific conditions of that location. Detailed instructions for movement will be provided by a designated member of each unit. Makes sense. Can we get anything from these guys? Yeah, they just seem like shriveled and withered and just... Their minds were just scrambled and... Oh, God. Look at all the scribblings. Someone with a Sharpie went mad. Some rooms were changed. See the table, general meetings. Room blah blah blah. 245. This is what we were hearing. Professor Azima found outside the base on the 24th day of the mission. Symptoms: lack of awareness, akinesia, mutism, amnesia, no response to complex stimuli, cause unknown. Wake up set to the 46th day of the mission. Time for research process, 22 days. Follow the scribbles, I guess. Block H. It's like the hibernation chambers. Spluskas. Warning! After waking up inside the hibernation capsule, an astronaut should 1. Lift the hibernation capsule lid gently while avoiding sudden movements. 2. Sit on the edge of the capsule while holding onto the handrails with both hands. 3. Assess for any signs of dizziness, nausea, or weakness. 4. Consume the fluid provided by a dedicated crew member for this purpose. 5. Stand up and assess their vestibular system and balance. This was precisely what we did. Spluskas. It's empty. Post-hibernation. The day after waking up, do not anticipate in any heavy mental... The day after waking up, do not anticipate in any heavy... Do not participate in any heavy mental or physical activity. It might overwork your body that was weakened due to the hibernation. 1. During the day, drink at least 2 liters of water. Please refrain from drinking at once. Dose your intake to small portions and drink every 2 to 3 hours. Number 2. Do not eat any sweet desserts and drink beverages in the span of 2 hours from waking up. 3. Try to accommodate in your room and do not do any hard exercises. If you are experiencing any pain, contact the doctor. More cards in case you missed it. Upper deck and bridge. Oh, maybe we missed a... Oh, body and hibernator.
He couldn't get out. Poor bastard.
Reminder. During every field mission, please keep in mind the universal moonwalk regulation. Ah, it's the same reminder. Change your gait. Adjust it to the planet. Oh ho!
This soporific could be useful.
Oh!
Although I prefer not to have to use it.
We might have to use it on him. He's out for revenge, chat. We need to calm him the fuck down.
Rachel must have given them something to calm them down. As he did in a hideout.
God damn. Warning, do not make any rapid movements. It might cause nausea, migraine, loss of balance, muscle stretch, and dizziness. 1. Keep yourself from exposure to very bright colors and strong light. It might cause vision dysfunction and disorientation. 2. Please keep holding on barriers and walk alongside them. Walking behind, under, on barriers is prohibited. 3. Always have a companion that'll keep an eye on you. 4. If you're experiencing any of the listed symptoms, stop your exercise and inform the doctor. Lendor. So... Okay. Ah, right. These are the 2 people. So we get them in a stupor, put them in here. So Rohitra was here. Those are the 2 people from the cave. The only survivors so far. I think so. Okay. Oh. Cigarette. Rehitra smokes Lemmy. Nothing? Okay. Oh. Okay, we have the bridge card. There is no fine map. So we just have to make sure that we check everything. We got the soporific. That seems useful. We've accounted for 2 of his buddies. They're fine. If we need to use the soporific to de-escalate the situation, we will. I'd rather not wage war on the planet right now. Alright. We checked the biolabs. We got some more context of things. We got some hope about restarting brain functionality. We got a soporific in case of emergency. I think we're done. We investigated all 3. Alright, elevators are working. Anything else? E1. That's where we came from. Alright. So there's 1 elevator that's active. I didn't notice it. The one on the other side. To the bridge it is then. Whew, here we go. Wait, B1? Yeah, bridge 1.
So, you made it.
Oh, there we go. That's the conversation you were expecting.
Let me invite you to the bridge, I suppose.
Were you deliberately trying to slow me down?
I didn't design these elevators, if that's what you're asking.
Blue Sky Robin, welcome in. We are at the climax. Uh-oh, did our stream die? Sorry, I had to change the settings to make sure that our stream was stable. Thank you, and thank you for the raid, Blue Sky Robin. This is a pretty fascinating game. Major warning, major spoiler alert. We are close to finishing the game, but this is the Invincible, and it's a walking simulator, first-person adventure game. Very awesome experience so far. Super immersive, hard sci-fi, atom punk aesthetic, based on the works of Stanislav Lem, Polish author and futurologist. And it's been a wild ride so far. And we're about to, I guess, make some big decisions to determine our ending. But yeah, welcome in, everyone. If this is your first time on the channel, I'm Mikey. I'm a freelance filmmaker, tabletop RPG game master, and variety streamer on Twitch. It's great to have you. My friends, check out Blue Sky Rob. I do miss playing games with you guys. Hopefully we'll be able to get on a table again. But great to have you here, Rob. What have you guys been playing? Alright. All tabbing. Please don't die. Whew. Terraria, what a classic. Nice one. Did you have any mods? Are you doing it like a solo survival run? Alright. So, again, spoiler warning. We're not going to talk to Rihitra. Again, there's shades of the Cold War in this story. We're from the Commonwealth. He's from the Alliance. We just revealed to him what happened, the fate of his crew, which I guess he was in denial of, or his brain was scrambled. And now he's gonna go on a warpath with this planet. And I don't think that's a great idea. So, let's see what happens. Let's have him talk his talk.
No, that's not it. You can clearly control them, but... Never mind.
Jeez.
Field, ready to activate. Spherical thrower. Anti-protons. Oh, it'll be hell. Force field interference. Stable.
Rahitra.
Rahitra!
Here. Now that you're here, why don't you help me?
With what?
With the probes. They're over the battlefield. I do have visuals from the Cyclops here, but I can't do everything on my own. Oh, wait. Activity's increasing. They're coming. Are you helping or not? Come on, Yasna. It's about to start. I can't wait any longer.
I need to contact the commander.
No. You're on your own. I'm gonna call my commander.
Fine, suit yourself. Just don't disturb me.
Can we stab him? Can we stab him? Can we put him to bed?
Find.
You can handle it.
Can we, like, sedate him now? Fuck. I'm gonna try to prevent this guy from bombing the hell out of this planet. However... man, we're not even supposed to be here. Shit. Here we go. What? 4?
Condor, over. Astrogator Novik speaking. The IC Dragonfly Unit Commander.
I'm here,
Condor, are
Astrogator.
you there? I see you're picking up the signal.
Astrogator, it's me. I made it to the Condor's bridge.
What about Rahitra?
He's here with me.
Has it slowed down at all?
On the contrary, there's gonna be direct conflict. Any moment now.
That's all good. May I suggest you...
Did you hear that?
Yes. It's hard not to.
Oh, what a fucking mess. I must check on him.
Copy that. Awaiting contact.
Oh no, oh no.
Rahitra? What's going on?
I don't understand. It was going so well.
Is it over now?
The field held? It got so many of them. It's gone completely mad. Now it's wandering
Now it's gonna
around
attack
aimlessly.
us!
Sounds familiar. They look enraged.
Yeah, pissed off like hell.
Listen, I connected with my astrogator. We need to talk about what's next.
Won't leave it like this. I guarantee you.
Rahitra, your men are on their way here. On the Invincible.
I've heard that before.
Turns out it was true all along. They're flying here. Do you hear me? We'll sort everything out.
So, Horpak is flying here with company? What an honor. And when will they arrive, if I may ask?
Up to a few days. Shit.
We anticipate they'll arrive in a few days.
A few days? That's a lot of time for me.
I realize. We'll come back to
Shit.
that. Let me go back to the radio. I'll return soon.
Oh my god, he's gonna do something. Can I just stab him already? Please!
I'm back. The fight is over.
Well, I think I know the outcome. I'm registering increased activity from the cloud.
Yes. A complete fiasco.
This was to be expected. You didn't expect the attack to succeed, did you?
When will the Invincible arrive?
Did you get confirmation of the Invincible's arrival?
Yes, they're very close.
When will they get here?
Soon.
Could you be a bit more specific?
Jasna, I have the impression you're the one in a rush now. I don't know exactly. A few days...
Zan,
tops.
welcome in. Thank you for raiding.
Can I talk to him now? With Rohitra?
Okay. I'm switching you to the bridge. He should be able to hear you now.
Hello, Condor. This is Astrogator Novik, commander of the IC Dragonfly ship. I repeat.
Fuck,
this
it's
is Astrogator
spreading!
Novik to the crew of the USCA Condor cruiser. Please come in.
Could you stop with all these? Rohitra, Engineer Rohitra. Among our crew, I'm the last man standing, so to speak, which I guess makes me commander. Who would have
In
thought?
that case, I'm making an official request to join our forces to prevent the danger that threatens both sides.
Oh, enough, Novik. That's enough. I agree, officially and all that jazz. We're already taking steps to eliminate the threat. So far, however, your crew has not been cooperative. Anyway, we stopped playing defense and took the fight to them. The Cloud suffered significant losses. As a counterattack, though, it disrupted our communications. That's why we need to change tactics.
To be honest, I don't see how changing tactics in this situation would make any difference.
I strongly disagree, Novik. All it takes is the right tool.
Meaning what exactly? Let me remind you that we're dealing with a dispersed entity whose technological prowess is still unknown. And it has so far destabilized every machine sent its way.
And just converse them into zombie machines.
That's why I'll keep it simple this time. No electro brains, no memory, only pure energy.
You still haven't answered me, Rohitra. Please, just tell me straight. What are you up to?
I'm arming the charges.
Arming what? Explosives, cluster munitions?
I need to stab
Hydrogen.
him!
What? Rahitra? Are you serious?
Damn right. I won't leave all
He's
this
gonna
unresolved.
ignite
How many
the...
warheads do you have?
54. From 30 kilos to 100 megatons.
Oh, that's quite an arsenal.
Isn't it a bit much?
We really do have enough power.
That's an understatement, Doctor. That amount of energy could rip the planet to pieces.
I'm not an idiot. I won't send everything at once. I'm preparing 8 smaller warheads to start with.
And then?
We'll see.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Are you sure this is a good idea, Rahitra?
Listen, Jasna.
I want to
know how
stab
this
him with a sedative!
hot-headed guy from the Alliance who wants to use nukes.
He knows what the Commonwealth thinks of the Alliance. Oh god, this scene's so exciting though.
But put yourself in my shoes. I have 24 hours tops of complete situational awareness. I'm taking action here and now.
This is
based on my
not your best
judgment. I
judgment.
don't know what will happen later. Where will I wake up? In what condition? So I'm going to avenge my people
No!
when that happens and ensure the safety of those who survived. They all deserve better than this.
You lose everyone!
You're like me. You would do anything for your crew.
We won't save anyone by taking revenge.
I understand how you feel. But you can't approach this problem in terms of revenge. We are dealing with creations of necro-evolution. Dead evolution.
Oh my god,
Probably
there's another
non-sentient
cloud.
ones. Taking revenge on the cloud is like...
Whipping the ocean for sinking a ship?
Exactly. Like Xerxes. We won't gain anything from a mindless attack. On the other hand, knowledge about these creations may turn out to be crucial in helping their victims. In helping you, Rahitra.
My memory, you could...
It's possible.
Well, thank you.
What for? I haven't done anything.
For reminding me of my mom. But as long as the cloud is a threat to others, my condition comes second.
You
Others?
are still reasoning as though we were standing face to face with a thinking opponent.
This is like nature itself.
What if these beings are not our enemy at all?
Oh, good one. Are you forgetting how many of us they've already killed?
I will never forget Rahitra. Still, I can't help feeling that they operate without any strategic plan. They attack from one incident to another. They're non-sentient, as the doctor put it.
So what, they're stupid? And that's why they can't be hostile? It's absolute nonsense.
Well, it could be. Yes, sir. What do you think?
These machines aren't consciously hostile towards us.
They're not stupid or hostile, but rather programmed to react to radio waves, to brain waves.
How?
They're breaking down communications to thwart the exchange of information.
So... they see no difference between a man and a machine? They take our brains for transmitters. That's why they're attacking us?
Exactly.
Wait, what species are you talking about?
Dr. Yasna found various traces of conflict, lasting for hundreds of thousands of generations.
Local fauna.
Oh, they certainly competed with the local fauna. We've seen fish that evolved to sense electromagnetic fields.
So I think this is these are stuff that we were able to see based on our playthrough, so I hope it works.
And underground, I found fossils of lizard-like reptiles. Some of them must have been predatory.
Well, I find it hard to believe that any prehistoric reptiles would possess
They had
our level of technology.
they had,
not to mention an arsenal.
Organ
They wouldn't
X.
have. But there were other machines here as well.
Other machines? I don't buy it. It's like some robot fables.
No, Rachel, these are no fables. We have gathered evidence for all this.
How did these machines even get here? Who built them?
Our cyberneticist had a hypothesis before he lost consciousness.
Lyra.
About the Lyrans.
There we go, Lyrans. Yes, yes.
Lyrans. Lyrans. It does ring a bell. Wasn't there a book about them?
The Cranian's monograph. According to his notes, before the explosion of Zeta Lyra, the sixth planet of the system was
The starfaring
inhabited by
species.
intelligent beings. Let's say their scout ship landed here under
That
the
was our
disaster.
prediction.
Some kind of reactor was
Our
chain
hypothesis.
reaction. Suffice to say, the wreckage that landed on Regis 3 had no living beings on board.
Only the machines survived.
And then what? They started bashing in each other's tin heads? Doesn't make much sense to me. Machines don't have emotions. They don't argue.
Necroevolution theory.
First things first. Millions of years ago, some highly advanced race sent machines to Regis 3. And these were specialized homeostatic mechanisms, left with no one to command them. As an engineer, you know well how it is. A robot does what it needs to do, whether it serves someone or not. At first, they probably just repaired themselves, or built a home for their dead masters.
Until something forced them to change.
Exactly. Certain types of predator eat anything that moves. So I'm betting they were attacked by local fauna. The key was that these machines had the ability to produce others as needed. To combat, say, flying reptiles, they started producing flying machines.
That still doesn't explain why they started fighting among themselves. Since they already defeated the living organisms, why keep producing themselves? It makes no sense.
We saw it. There was a supernova.
What's a guiding principle of a homeostat?
I don't...
That was a rhetorical question. It's all about survival in changing conditions.
There's a
Even
supernova, and then the
harshest
mechanical
ones,
life start
the
overlapping with the
further
organic
forms
life.
of necroevolution were no longer threatened by the local fauna, but they had to find sources of energy and materials from which they could produce replacement parts and offspring. Originally, their descendants were undoubtedly powered by radiant radiation, but on Regis, there are no radioactive elements at all.
Very deep down.
Sounds familiar. When the energy runs out, you have to wheel and deal.
Yes, the default source wasn't available anywhere, so they had to look for an alternative. There was a severe energy crisis, and and a conflict among the machines.
Oh my
Simply
god.
put, they fought to survive, exist. That's what evolution is all about selection.
Wait, Doctor. We've established that these beings are mindless. Shouldn't the organisms with the most developed nervous systems win the game of evolution? In this case, instead of a nervous system, there was some kind of electrical one, but the principle remains the same.
Not exactly, sir. The most advanced of the mechanisms that landed here derived energy from their own radioactive resources. Simpler devices such as small repair systems could have had solar panels. And in that case, would have had a significant advantage over the others.
But the other ones could defend themselves. They could attack.
With atomic power, yes, that's possible. But I see it differently. In necroevolution, the most successful beings were those that excelled in miniaturization above all else. Also, the sedentary creations. The former gave rise to the cloud, which the flies form when necessary, in pursuit of a common interest. Meanwhile, the sedentary ones gave rise to a peculiar species of metallic vegetation. Those structures formed the city.
So, it's still functional?
No. For some reason, the city lost the fight for survival. And now, there are only rusting remains. Only one form survived. The microbots that conquered the land on Regis III.
So, these flies just adapted best.
To the conditions of this planet. Yes, that's how it works.
So, to summarize, some alien race sent advanced robots to Regis III. Local dinosaur-like monsters tried to eat them, so the robots produced other robots, which produced more and more robots, until they fell victim to their own overproduction. After a number of iterations and wars for resources, they spat out the murderous cloud, which took over the planet.
Indeed. To put it simply,
For me, the matter is perfectly clear. Makes no sense to bomb these creatures. I'll even say it's a greater danger to us than to them.
But how else do you imagine defeating the cloud?
But that's the thing. I don't. It's invincible.
Ha!
Yes,
Roll
you
credits.
Well,
I fully agree. We shouldn't attack. We are out evolved here.
yeah, I very much agree. Another attack would make no difference. Just a few flies are enough for the cloud to regenerate.
what if we destroy their nests?
What
No,
nests?
Ritra,
We don't know
unless
what their
want
nests
to
are.
destroy the entire
Yes.
planet. It's impossible to eliminate them all. And even then, there's no guarantee they would die in space. After all, the flies need no air, water, or food. Only solar energy.
Oh no, they're gonna conquer the
But
galaxy!
What else can we do if not attack?
Wait for the Invincible or evacuate from here. Why would we wait for the Invincible? They're just gonna nuke it at some point. Evacuate from here.
We can leave this place and never come back. We have a lander.
Sorry, but I'm not going anywhere. You, on the other hand, I'm surprised you didn't evacuate already.
Well, I had to make sure you won't do something you'll deeply regret.
Chat, I feel we got a sedative. I feel like Yasna has it in her pocket and we're just waiting for the right moment to stab this guy. Ugh, this is so awesome but also stressful. Oh, it's a Lem book. Okay, so they referenced the Lem book. Yeah, they mentioned the Lyrans. I like that we picked up that note about the Lyrans as well. So, our theories are like coming together. Novik will bring peace and security to this new empire. Yeah, plus one to evacuate. Yeah, evacuate. But as we're describing it, okay, evacuate now. First, evacuate now. Nuking it to oblivion is just gonna kill us and the people who are still alive, and probably even make it evolve further and reproduce harder, because now they will detect that, oh, something is throwing these nukes at us. I guess we gotta evolve. So now we have to figure things out. The Invincible cannot land here. It should not. Let's figure this out, chat. It's exciting. Fables for Robots are absolutely hilarious. The book. Oh, man. All right. This is so awesome.
Huh. Done. Warheads are armed. One more press of the button.
No.
And there'll be no turning back.
No. Stabby. Sedative! Activate! Oh,
That was close.
we convinced
suspending
them.
All actions leading to conflict.
We talked no jutsu'd him, chat. We talked no jutsu'd him.
So you can get to the Dragonfly.
I'm fleeing out of
All
here.
of us?
Are you coming with us?
Your men are welcome on board.
I'm going back. And you, Rahitra? Are you flying with us?
You actually mean it? Damn. Thank you. But I can't leave just before my people arrive. I have to tell them about the cloud, necro-evolution, this whole mess.
Makes sense.
But you...
I can handle it, Yasna. I'll take the stimulants and hold out until they arrive. Whatever it takes to stay awake. Maybe I can write it all down.
Oh, take my diary.
Wouldn't it be better if you took my diary?
This guy loses his memory every 24, like every day he wakes up not remembering. He wakes up repeating the same day over and over and over. It's a miracle that he's gotten this far. Yeah, he needs to write it down, and we need to give him our diary.
It contains everything I've learned.
Huh. As long as your commander doesn't mind.
Please take it, Comrade Rahitra. There are no more factions on this forsaken planet. We're all just people here.
Hello? Can I give it? Huh? Oh my god, I thought I thought you could accidentally press the nuke button. No, okay. Let's leave the diary.
Thank you. For this and for everything else.
I don't know,
I've
chat.
prepared Hopper for departure, but there's still a matter of access to the landing pad on the bow.
Navik, how do you know about our landing pad?
Well, you know what they say? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Astrogator likes big ships.
Right. Anyway,
Yeah, that's true.
someone has to break the force field and open the dome.
The field automatically deactivates when the dome is opened. It's the same switch on the control station.
All right. Sounds simple enough.
Open the dome above the landing pad. Okay. Bye. Good luck. Okay, we left the notes. I'm glad we didn't
Look for
have
the
to.
control station. There will be a lever that opens the bow.
I'm glad we didn't have to stab him with a sedative, because that was a last resort. If we didn't have enough evidence, if we could not convince him, I'm assuming we would have had to stab him. Just share a name of a few short stories in the book. Oh, it's an anthology. How Urg, the self-inducting slew of Paleface. Paleface being human, maybe. The three Electro Knights, Uranium Ears. How Mokrox and Gigant made the universe expand. Sounds like, yeah, it does sound like a fairy tale book featuring robots. That's pretty fascinating, actually.
Okay, got it.
There are no labels, but I guess this is it.
Everything's ready, Astrogator.
Copy that. Hopper is on its way.
Good luck, Rahitra.
Thanks. I'm gonna need it. Have a safe flight, Yasna. Your Commonwealth ain't all that bad.
I'm so worried about him, chat. What? Okay, well. We shared notes. It's all we can do. The Invincible needs to know about it, because I just hope he can convince them. That's we just have to have faith in that, in the Invincible's crew, because Invincible might see that and they'll be like, oh no, what's that? Launch the nukes. And I guess that's their problem. If they unleash a deadly mist on the galaxy, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We have more people. We have our people to worry about right now. Okay. guess there's an option to stay, but we might get, who knows? Again, we can't trust the Invincible. We might get caught, interrogated, imprisoned.
Yes. We've reconnected.
We need to go back to our side of the line.
Wow, already?
It went smoothly. The landing pad is generous in
But,
proportion.
but,
Like everything here.
but, he's alone. I don't feel, oh no, chat. I don't feel safe like leaving him on his own. It'll be worse for us if the Invincible gets here. Sad music, sad ping plong is playing. God damn. I am worried this thing is just gonna... No, you know what? Maybe if we just don't fuck around, they're just gonna stay on this planet. You blacklist this planet. You know, it's like, don't fuck around with this. But obviously people are gonna fuck around with it. Someone's gonna find a way to profit off of this, get the technology. We don't know what the Invincible is gonna do. Like, these are all speculations, possibilities, but right now, you know, we fucked around and found out.
Hey, I can see Hopper. I can't believe I'm finally coming back to you.
I'm very happy to hear it, Yasna.
Me too, it's just... It was such a long and difficult mission.
Where's my seat? Oh.
Are you ready?
I'll just close the hatch and...
Oh, we have the sample.
And what?
Throw away the jar with the flies. Oh no! We had the sample the whole time. I love the complication that the Invincible is gonna come here. Like, now the Cold War reactivates. Like, obviously the Invincible is gonna take a sample, right? Most likely, the Alliance is gonna get a sample of this. We could take a sample to help us help our people. That's what I would take it for. But it's like handling, it's like the Expanse. It's handling the proto-molecule. It's such a slippery slope. It is a tough choice. I don't feel like... It's kind of like the Invincible's gonna come. We are not in control of what they're gonna do. This guy was a technician, sole survivor. Can we really trust the higher-ups in the Alliance to, you know, treat him well? Respond to this with empathy and kindness? It's like, okay, we trust humanity, we trusted each other, but I don't know if we can trust the I don't know if we can trust the system. Which is an interesting thing, right? It's like, we are, you know, we're a biologist, he's a technician. We can have a positive, intimate, trusting relationship. But then, yeah, it's like, I do believe in the kindness of humanity. I'm not that jaded and cynical. But I think it's more for a realistic perspective in that, can you really trust the higher up? Just to like say, for both sides to say, we're not going to touch this planet. So, it's going to get out. So that's my mind telling me it's going to get out of the planet. One way or another. Whether it's through the Invincible or it's through us now. But I'm thinking about our crew members. we need to help them. There is hope for them. So it's one sample. We know how to contain it. We have to contain it properly. It's up to our crew now. Up to the astrogator, up to us, what we decide to do with the proto-molecule. Very Expanse. They also had a dilemma. Like, what the fuck do we do with this? Do we just leave it? And I'm not done with the series yet, but it is a very complicated situation when there's a Cold War being waged. And you know that the enemy might have the proto-molecule. Even if they're not your enemy, they're your neighbor with the proto-molecule. And you're stuck with nothing. So you cannot further your research unless you have a scientific sharing of resources, which is the ideal outcome, right? The ideal outcome is the Invincible comes in, he listens to the report of Rehitra, they get the sample, and then we're like, yo, let's share resources. It's like, okay, let's cooperate on studying this thing. Unless our side is the biggest asset. See, again, I trust our level. I trust my astrogator. I trusted Rehitra. But I don't trust our generals. I don't trust our presidents. I don't trust our governments that much. So, just like in the Expanse, it boils down to a crew level decision. Rehitra will also have to decide what he's gonna tell the Invincible. And that's out of our hands. We gave them what we knew. If they treat Rehitra like shit, if they don't use the knowledge well, if they don't decide to share scientific resources with us, then whatever. Cold War continues as usual. But we need a sample for our people. So, what do you think, chat? Should we take the sample with us? I'm leaning towards taking it. I'm wondering what you guys would do. Leave it here and just like leave with nothing. You take the sample. Yeah. That's three. That's three for taking it. I feel like it would be irresponsible. We've crossed the line. I feel like we've gotten to the point where, you know, people have died. People are injured. We need to study this to help our people. And this thing is a reality in the galaxy now. There is no putting it back in the bottle. The way we were describing it was absolutely terrifying. Because this thing, a self-evolutionary machine species, it's gonna get out. Like, I feel like it's gonna become a threat to the galaxy at some point. But right now, we have to prepare. And yes, don't give away our proto-molecule. That's what the crew in the Expanse also learned the hard way. Again, I'm not done with it. I'm at the current stage where they decided, fuck it, the proto-molecule is a problem. Let's leave it, hide it, where no one can find it. It is a mistake. And then they had to double back and they had to get the proto-molecule back and sort things out. It is just too big of a problem. So it's out of our control what our governments do about it. Hopefully they'll be receptive to us. And again, the ideal situation is that the Commonwealth and the Alliance take note of Regis 3, believe what we say, and act responsibly about it. And return to the directive. The Commonwealth has a directive, like kind of like the Prime Directive. Yasna mentioned it before. Something about like, if a planet has, don't disturb the balance of the planets that are already in equilibrium, something like that. Basically, don't fuck around with planets where you're not welcome. So, but we fucked around. So we're taking the sample. Keep the jar with the flies. Why, right? Keep the jar with the flies. Why?
Never mind. I'm gonna strap myself in now.
Protomolecule, let's go!
Ready.
Copy that. Hopper is taking off in 3, 2, 1.
I hope we don't blow up, chat. If we blow up, this thing is going into the galaxy. We have a nuke in our pocket. A cloud kill in our pocket, chat. That's what we have. Oh god. Do we get the post credits? That was so good though. That was such a fun experience. I'm happy with that first playthrough. Grey goo. The terrifying thing is that they are self-replicating. Like, you add that to any sci-fi villain. Like a self-replicating potential villain. That's so terrifying. Like, once you uncork that, if we don't manage that sample correctly, we just fuck over Earth. So yeah, the Alliance and the Commonwealth better have a clandestine meeting about this and say that, hey, Registry, we both lost so many people. This thing, if it gets out, is mutually assured destruction for the entire galaxy. Let's treat this with all the care that it needs. Help our people. Then, if you need to keep it in storage, whatever. If you want to keep it as a pocket nuke, fine. Just don't unleash it, please. Hey, look, there's a Ukrainian translation. All outsourced also. God damn. Are we gonna get a... What consequences if we took it? Oh, consequences. Okay. Oh, look, someone has saves. Save so you don't have to replay the entire game. Karma was talking about if you want achievement hunting, there are no chapters. So it's a good thing that someone added saves for, if you can see it. But I'm happy, chat. That is a fun first playthrough. I think we saw enough for it to be quite satisfying. I'm quite happy with the ending we got. Yeah, it's up to the imagination. They don't have to. They don't have to like tell us everything. That was precisely meant to bring us back to the... It's as if... Well, no. I mean, the Cold War, some would say, is still ongoing. But it brings us back. That choice was to throw us all back to reality and say, okay, it's the Cold War. This is a nuke. What you gonna do with it? The enemy is coming. Are you just gonna leave it behind? Or are you gonna take the sample with you? And that's all it needs to be, you know. And whatever you do as a player, they don't have to tell you what comes after, because you will not be able to tell what comes after. Or you can use our own history as an example of what happens if we all take samples for ourselves. So that was more of a, you know, you as a player, that's your final, you know, what are your principles on it? So that is, I totally forgot about the sample. But yeah, at least you were able to connect with a decent person who saw reason in the end. That whole debate rewarded us for exploration. I don't know, like a lot of those choices, I think reflected our own interactions with the exploration part of the game. Like looking at those samples, looking at the bones, picking up those notes, um, even maybe even reading about the Lyrans that helped us put things together. Remaining in communication with our astrogator, trusting our astrogator. Yeah, like even if it was an illusion of choice, my initial impressions is that we earned it. We earned that ending. So we got the achievement Peacemaker. Yasna convinced Rahitra to stop further attacks on the cloud. I guess if you didn't explore enough, or if you didn't handle the debate, or not the debate, we lectured him. We lectured him and he listened. We gave him a lecture, and it's good that we're a biologist, because we were a biologist and he was a technician. And I liked how we were he was processing it as a technician, the machine side, and we were processing it as the biologist, the biological side, because this was an unprecedented scenario. And yeah, the convenience of the writing put a technologist and a technician and a biologist in the same room to rationalize the situation, take a step back, and yeah, I'd like to think that, we didn't breach too many barriers. Yeah, we didn't want to help him with the explosions, but we didn't give him enough more reasons to like mistrust us. So we heard that on the broadcast when he said she's not bad. So I guess we did our initial impressions. We left a good first impression. So again, the illusions of choice, they seem pretty good. And we can pull back the veil if we want to, like, what we actually missed, if we actually got a good ending, if there's more to it. But we got 18 of 29 achievements. I'm guessing there would have been an achievement if we didn't have enough information. He was maybe since we found the soporific, I'm guessing that would have been another out. Before he pressed the nuke, you could have stabbed him and brought him and his crew on board the lander. That's probably another ending. But yeah, we got a rare achievement. 9.6% of players got it, which was the Pong game. Here it's called the Ping game, and achieved the high score. That is a total detour. We were just exploring. We stumbled upon the Pong machine and we played it. But there are 11 hidden details, but we're done. We're done. I'm satisfied with that ending, that story. It is a really great ride. 11 hours, not bad. Apologies again for the technical issues. We stumbled upon them quite frequently for this stream, which is quite frustrating. Oops. So what comes next? I think those are my initial impressions. I don't have anything else to say except that I do highly recommend this game. But for those who did stay here for the spoilers, I hope you enjoy the ride. Again, it is great to meet you, Karma Chimera. Thank you again for reminding us about like the interaction points that we could explore that really helped us get the most out of our first playthrough. And yeah, I'm sorry again when I got like kind of upset with in terms of like the spoilers and everything, but that is not on you, my friend. You were just sharing your thoughts and wanting to get the best experience for us, and you helped us get there. And yes, Hanakoash, this may not have been a Parasite Eve experience, but I'm glad that we got the little Easter egg there. There's you for sure there was a mitochondrial evolution and a war going on here. So now, will the mitochondria of this planet escape? We brought some with us. We brought a sample of the organism with us. I bet there's mitochondria in there. We're gonna have a freaking Manhattan incident here, chat. Or it's gonna be the London incident at this point. I'm assuming the Commonwealth. We're gonna return to London or something, based on our accents. But But yeah, that is pretty awesome. Thank you for the follow, Oof Potato 800. I believe you followed us off stream. You did come from Ponderkind. Ponderkind, who's currently streaming Baldur's Gate 3. I'm not surprised that we are ending before he does. But yeah, what comes next? What comes next? I'm satisfied with our experience with the Invincible. Let's have a look at stuff here. Jumping into another walking simulator, maybe not. I think I'm gonna switch genres at some point. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth is now available. That is a series we have yet to jump on. Though that game made me look at Deliver Us to the Moon, which is recommended to us before. But this is less of a walking simulator and more of a thriller. So there are 2 parts in this series. Sci-fi thriller set in an apocalyptic near future. It got 68 on Metacritic, but on Steam, it's quite popular. I think it's too similar. You know, I'm gonna let it settle. I'm gonna let the experience with. It is a great experience. The Invincible. So maybe let's jump onto something that is not too similar to it. Yeah, it would be looking for a total genre switch. It's so unserious, but also serious when it counts. It's so, like, the little I played of Yakuza, when it gets serious, it gets serious. And when it gets heavy, it does get heavy. But it's also so ludicrous and silly with the gameplay in a lot of the moments. It was a really fascinating balance of things. And I really had fun when I was playing Yakuza 0. That's another genre shift. Lobotomy Corp, that is the base management one. I'm not sure if it's like story heavy. It's more like Library of Ruina is super story heavy. But I'm not sure if Lobotomy Corporation is... It's more like a roguelike thing, right? Like if you fuck up, just restart and keep doing it. Have you streamed COH 3 yet? Oh, we never got into Company of Heroes 3, unfortunately. I do have it, but unfortunately, the campaign supposedly wasn't very good. So, yeah. Well, we have a lot of time before Indiana Jones, so we can fill it up with other games. It's very story heavy. Okay, yeah, there's that. We do have Lobotomy Corporation. That's a possibility. I'll install it so I don't forget. Killer Frequency, I'll probably save it for this spooky season. Next thing we'll know, it's going to be like spooky season. So like spooky games and everything. We might actually have... like, it'll be a spooky season before we know it. So we could actually just save those games. Like Killer Frequency, World of Horror. Maybe by then, Alan Wake 2, the DLC will have come out by then. The Final Fantasy 16 DLC, we're still waiting on another one. So we're not going to go to that yet. Simpler Total War, but nothing too unique. I see. A lot of people are complaining about Company of Heroes 3 campaign, but I did enjoy the Total War campaign. And to transfer it to like a World War II setting in Company of Heroes 3 itself, I do love the engine of that series, but not really in the mood to like jump into like World War II right now. It's so story heavy. Roguelike mechanic is part of explained in lore. Okay, so Lobotomy Corp, it's very mechanically heavy, but also the story is weaved into everything else. Got it. Yeah, I'm just looking at the stuff here, chat. But again, like, we're pretty much done with our first playthrough of the Invincible. For those who are intrigued by it, I highly recommend jumping into it. It is such a... It's short but sweet. And I feel like the illusion of choice was preserved well enough. I didn't feel like we were railroaded too much. And I feel like our choices did matter in the end. So it was rewarding. There. It was rewarding. It is an awesomely realized. Oh, what's that? What's that sound? Oh, download finished. Feature fall Project Moon games. Basically, every mechanic has in-lore exploration. Yeah, you mentioned this. Like, the tutorial for Limbus Corporation, for example, was so confusing that there's actually like YouTube explainers of better tutorial for Limbus. But it's very dense. Their games are very dense, but they seem to have fascinating worlds. If we're going to go back to first-person perspectives, actually, I have Metro 2033 installed here. It's a series we never got to play. We finished the first game, but we have not played the second and third game. We do have it all, though. So that's another option as well. Alright. Yeah, Metro is great. That's why I'm thinking, like, should we start our playthrough of the trilogy? I mean, I'm not sure. Well, it's first person, but this time we get to shoot things. Oh, Witchspring R. That is such a delight. Again, thank you again for this gift, Vanwa. One of the most memorable game experiences in the last few years. I think that's it. Oh, wait. February, however, we need to jump into Persona 3 Reloaded. Let's check Game Pass. We couldn't sign into your Microsoft account. There seems to be a problem with your Store account. Hello? That changed then? Confirm the account you use for purchase? Hold up, chat. Let me switch out of this window first. Wait. Oh yeah, the Final Fantasy Chapter 2 is also coming out soon. Okay, something's wrong with our Game Pass, but anyway. Recently added. So the most recent one. There's another Turnip Boy game. Spirits of the North, Spirity. Jusant, Mineko's Night Market. City Skyline 2. Cocoon was also recommended to us by Dodoger. I believe he recommended that to us since we were playing Signalis. Well, again, we'll play it by ear. I didn't know I was going to be streaming the Invincible until I had to sit down, decompress for a few days, and it just felt like, okay, I feel like I'm gonna gravitate towards this game. What's this? It's from Don't Not Entertainment. Jusant, an action puzzle climbing game. What the? Huh. Yeah, anyway, I was also saying that, yeah, the new Persona 3 is coming out in a couple of weeks. I never played Persona 3, so maybe if the remake's any good, we'll jump into that as well. But, yeah. For now, let's look for someone to raid. But, oh man, I'm also wide awake though. Do I, like, basically, if Baldur's Gate 3 is an easy thing to just jump into, to just while away the hours, if I don't feel like playing anything else, but not as a main game. I mean, like right now. I'm just wondering if I should like continue streaming or... Wait, we already streamed for like 4 hours, I think. Considering, yeah, we streamed for a couple of hours before, but we also got messed up in terms of technical issues. Yeah, you know, we could cut it there, but I also want to keep streaming. Anyway, let's keep looking at games as well. But again, I appreciate everyone who's been here. If you need to like leave or go somewhere else, I totally understand. But it is such a great experience. The Invincible was such a great experience. No, I'm not gonna play League of Legends. No thanks. I'm not a fan of League of Legends or MOBAs. Not at all. Commonhood is a plethora Project Tectonica. Maquette from Annapurna Entertainment. Legends of Runeterra. If you have Game Pass, Resident Evil 2 Remake was added to it. So if you've never played Resident Evil 2 Remake, it's on Game, and you have Game Pass, try it out. There's so many games. But yeah, aside from Persona 3 and Indiana Jones, like, what other big stuff are coming out? We'll figure it out at some point, chat. But yeah, Lobotomy Corp getting a taste. I tried it for a bit. You need to be in a certain mood for it. There's just so much to manage. Like, so much to manage. We will fuck up a lot because I am very terrible. Because of my ADHD, I am horrible when it comes to time management, scheduling, Sims. So we're gonna fuck up a lot, but as long as the story's good, I guess we could keep playing it. I just hope it doesn't like stress me out. But we're gonna pause the recording here, and I'll consider if I want to keep streaming for a couple more hours. All right. Oh, okay. So Ponder ended up going somewhere else. Ashwin is streaming Baldur's Gate 3. Maruru is playing Baldur's Gate 3. When do we start our honor mode? We need to train for our honor mode as well. But anyway, I'll pause the recording here for the VOD at least. For the VOD. So this will be coming up on YouTube. Thank you everyone for joining us on our first playthrough of the Invincible. It was super amazing. We're just going to be ending the recording here. And then we're going to go for the self-care package and just hang out. Maybe play for a couple more hours. It seems a bit too early. Insomnia is a bitch, but also games are fun. So again, Karma Chimera, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the follow as well. And for those who stuck with us throughout all the different kinds of games, like some of you guys choose to follow us for because of Parasite Eve or because we played retro games. And it's always a worry as a variety streamer that we might lose some people along the way. That's the reality of it. But I'm so glad that a lot of you guys have chosen to stick with the channel and the platform as we go from story to story and explore all sorts of different genres and games. It's been such a fun ride. So that concludes our first playthrough of the Invincible. Amazing, amazing experience. I highly recommend it if you are even the least bit interested in walking simulators. And even if you're not interested in walking simulators, I felt it is quite interactive, that the choices mattered, and that we had quite a lot of agency. And it is just fun exploring, and it just paced very well. Overall, it is quite a phenomenal experience. So highly recommended. And it is my first introduction into Stanislav Lem's works. And I'm curious about other things. If I'll be able to, maybe I'll check out the movie, or maybe I'll check out a book here and there. But that is pretty awesome. So we're going to cut the video recording now. Oh, shit. Yeah, Disco Elysium. All right, sorry. All right. That's for the YouTube VOD cut. Bye-bye.